Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Hello, my darkest souls. It is your true self, Dragon Rose, your envoy from the dark side, and I'm here with a new game called Serena.
The photo is right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Why is your face blurred out?
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
You're easing yourselves back into Murder Mondays by going into an unknown horror indie game known as Serena.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy, and this one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to
it. This one I found in an unknown indie game list, a top 10, and it was free, so I thought, why not give it a go? So let's see what we can find here.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Okay.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
Aww. Relationship goals. Well, maybe.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
A night in the fairy grotto, so you want to be a purple tentacle. English grammar for beginners. Light and dark of the soul. No. My bloody Sabbath and how I learned the devil's music. Well, okay then.
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her. A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Okay, there's some sci-fi there. Love it. Love it.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
You have a Necronomicon?
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Well, okay then. So I don't think I can look at any more unless I can take that end. Nope, nope, nope.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
Well, I take it you really miss Serena.
The table is worn, but our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Can I move?
This used to be her favorite spot. She used to sit here, put her legs on the table, lean back, and just give me one of her smiles. Those effervescent, incandescent smiles.
Oh, I can't do here.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Well, that is a cute rug.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Uses or used?
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
Well, if somebody's dead, you tend not to remember the bad things.
She adored all things of nature.
Or dwell on them.
I remember her long walks out in the woods.
So we don't get to see the blankets.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
One of the things I do not want to know is about your sex life. And I have nothing here.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Because we're about to have haunted happenings. Maybe.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Hers. I used it too, when shaving. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
Or we can't open the drawers? Yes, we can.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Aww. And I really hope
I
nothing...
miss her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
Because time does that. Sad, but it does. Anything of importance down here? Nope.
I should look around some more. I have to remember her face.
Oh, you know what? It's maybe not that big of a deal. Well, it is, but it's like... I mean, time does do that.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Yes, although the picture tells me that possibly she doesn't want to be forgotten that way.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
There is?
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Ah.
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
So can we get anything from this picture? No, it doesn't look like it. Huh? Was that always there? This one. Was that always there? Okay. Okay.
My heart is racing. I can't help but feel there's something I have to... Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
I thought you could maybe open the bottom.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and... I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
I think we've got... Oh! Can you not see the ones up there? Nope, nope, nope.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
Author has a...
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Jesus, man!
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Like, something tells me Serena ain't coming back, sir. Just a hint. Oh, can we? Yes.
Something draws me to this. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Can we open it?
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Then, because I think I've gone through everything.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her... We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
You sure about that?
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
Serena's in the closet. So what else do we have?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? Once, we dragged these chairs out to the lake and scrubbed off all the dust and grime of years. That was a long time ago.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Aw.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena. I can make out nothing through this window. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come. For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding. One of a matching pair, obviously.
So can we go this way? Yes, we can. Oh, we can sit there. Oh, well, there's Serena.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
No.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. I miss her so much. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked in. Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life? The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing. The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me? The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us.
Okay. So I had to let it leak a little bit.
How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that, even for a moment? She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Okay. I tend to do sort of the looping
I should
thing.
leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will.
Do you? Do you know she will?
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it. I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved better.
Please take it. It's not just that I worry about you. I don't want to bury my pig-headed husband.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. I'm only supposed to take these before meals. Not a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though. Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Okay, so now we're getting a bit more of the story of why he doesn't remember a lot about her. Now, can we open this? Then...
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow.
No.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Yes, which I
We
kind of want to
hated
see.
guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. We found this trunk at a flea market. We
Okay.
used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
And looping. We're done. It looped.
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck. Her firm bottom. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Isn't there? There's I kind of get some of the story here. Like, something happened to Serena.
As
and he just
always,
doesn't
I
remember.
automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is all his. And yeah, there's a lot of rechecking right now, but you can forgive me that a little bit. Yeah. So there are two things he doesn't want to open. The armoire and the thing over
That's
there.
funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before. Not that it matters. She probably found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it. Does it mean anything that it's next to her Bible? Anyway, it's just some boring plant. A plant is a plant. beautiful to some, boring to others. They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world. We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin, like my books. Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? I don't think so, but memory can be so deceptive. Could it hurt me to be a bit more open towards religion? Serena's faith was always a rock for her to lean on, and I certainly could use one right now.
Why can't you just accept that I want God in my life? Have you any idea how many times He has helped me get through? Of course you wouldn't know. He was there for me all the times you weren't.
Okay.
No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
Oh, well, we got a clue out of it, so nice.
I can almost feel her hair tickling my neck. The intoxicating smell of her skin. Why didn't I fix her lamp? Is that the reason why she was mad at me? But how could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
Probably not.
I will fix it, in case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. What am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Oh.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs. It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it? I feel so turned around. It can't be happening.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
No, I can still see even if the light is going. When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but there's a whole freaking cake of it!
Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Or
I'm not turning it on. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. Why torture myself trying to remember? How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed.
Here we go.
I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
I'm too upset to even think straight. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me.
For you, she still finds you attractive, apparently.
My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it. I hate her so much.
Here we go.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
Hey,
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else. Just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Are they?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't... And then you top...
No, the cute letter. Then, are we breaking down now? Can we get out of the house?
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay. We got a response from the picture, if we can see it. And... no.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Because this is kind of important. I want to know if Serena's in that trunk.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. Oh, those words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. I hate her so much.
And they're...
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. With never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance.
okay.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Wait. Go that way. Oh no, wait a minute. I didn't check if the painting had changed. No, it hasn't.
I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Gather this.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time.
Was she?
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
Yeah, well, it happened.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay. So we don't get, so we didn't get to move there.
It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. I hate her so much.
And we go back into hatred of, I don't know, his ex-wife?
Sunlight. Birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
So either she's dead or she left. Either way. Now I want to know what happened.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Changeable man, insolent wretch, who it was made. Who was it made the first overtextures named in love unending as time inducts. Hey, this changed
her
too.
Father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Until he stops that. Can we open this? Yes! Here we go.
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense, and the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to... A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Okay, so there's nothing else here. But we found the letter, so cool. Is there an inventory?
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay. I can't see the picture. Can I see the picture?
I hate her so much.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we can open the trunk. Now, can we open
I should
the
tear
armor?
all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them! Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire! What is wrong with me? Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I'm just making you go through the pieces so I can see.
It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Here we go. No, because I want to know if I can grab the keys and get us out of here.
I hate her so much.
There we go.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
What happened to Serena?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Because it's a
too upset to even think
door.
Straight.
Okay. Do I have an inventory or something like that? That's what I want to know, or that's what I need to know. Or can I just set the thing, the jewelry box, down somewhere? Where? Go that way. Go this way.
Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body. No, this isn't like me. I must calm down. If anyone is to be blamed, that's me.
Ah.
This ugly old thing makes me feel sick. I hate her so much.
There we go.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
So I'm trying to see if I can't get that music box open because I saw it, and that's probably the next clue. But I feel like this has been going on long enough, so with him in somewhat of a rage, I can say, like and subscribe if you like my videos, share them if you like them, and okay,